What is up, guys? Adrian Nickelodeon coming at you from Sydney. Hey, not the... Oh my god, what are you doing? Hey, Gary, not the MT10, buddy. Oh my god. I've got a few scratches on this bike from... Oh, look at that. The goats are scratching up the brand new MT10. Hey, bud, enough of that. Mini heart attack. All right, welcome back, guys, to the channel. Today we are reviewing, well, we've got two products here from Smart Turn Systems. It's a company in Slovenia. I don't even know where Slovenia is. Okay, Slovenia is right there. Oh, it's right next to Italy. Well, that makes sense, because strangely enough, I've got a pocket full of pasta. Can you say penne? That's the type of pasta. I feel so Italian right now. Pa-pa-da-pi-pa-da-pa. Good boy. So yeah, guys, we've got two products from Smart Turn Systems. I'm going to link both of these down in the description below, and you can check out their website and find out a little bit more information. But today we've got the Smart Turn System. So this is a self-canceling indicator mod that you can do for your motorcycle to basically change the indicators to what you're used to in a car when you drive. So most cars have self-canceling indicators. When you make a turn, they auto cancel, but motorcycles, most motorcycles don't have that. So this here is a mod that you can do on the bike, and as you make a turn, it self cancels the indicator. I've seen videos online, it does work. It's pretty freaking amazing. We're going to review this in a separate video though. Today we're going to review the Smart Brake Module from Safer Turn Systems. So this thing's pretty cool. I don't know how best to introduce this other than to tell you a quick little story about when I first got my motorcycle license, somewhere in the vicinity of 15 to 20 years ago. So going back, it was the day before I was legally allowed to ride on the road as a licensed motorcycle rider. And I remember I was sitting in the testing center, because it was a 2-day motorcycle course that you have to do to get your license here in Australia. I was sitting in the testing center, and I remember the instructor going over some like tips and tricks and, you know, how to stay safe on the road and stuff like that. And I remember him saying, when you're coming up to sets of traffic lights, when you roll off the throttle, to drag the rear brake so that the rear brake light illuminates to let drivers behind you know that you're slowing down. And he was saying how motorcycles slow down a lot quicker than cars do. There's more engine braking on most motorcycles, and by dragging your foot on the rear brake as you approach a set of lights before you engage the front brake, which is where 90% of your braking power comes from, he was saying that it lets the drivers behind you know that you're slowing down. So fast forward 20 years on the road, what that instructor told me 20 years ago is something that I've used almost every single day while I've been riding my motorcycle on the road. What makes this cool is that this does it automatically. This has got to be the smartest piece of motorcycle technology I've ever seen, heard, or come across in my motorcycle riding career. This is the greatest thing since sliced bread for motorcycle riders, and I'm so excited to install this on my bike. I think it's an amazing product. I've seen it work in other videos, and I'm really excited to show you guys how it works on my brand new Yamaha MT10. Sorry, buddy, did I scare you? You want some more pasta? Good boy. All right, so let's quickly open this up and have a look at what's inside the box. I know that it's a really simple installation. It's basically 3 wires and you are done. There we go. Okay, so we've got the Smart Turn System brake module. 3 wires. Comes with 3 little quick clips, so you can quickly clip it to the brake light wires at the back of your bike, and then you basically plug these 3 wires into that. And then this thing's pretty interesting. So it's got 2 modes, right? So you've got the arrow here that needs to be facing forward on the motorcycle. So the motorcycle's over there, arrow's facing this way. It also needs to remain relatively flat, and if you have it in this configuration with the branding facing up, upright is going to make the brake light come on as a solid light. If you flip it over, it's going to make the brake light flash as you slow down instead. So you've got 2 modes that you can choose. Just another side note, this is version 2 of the Smart Brake Module. They've redesigned the Smart Brake Module. They've made it more water resistant. They've made it more durable, more shock resistant, more heat resistant. They've also made it a lot smaller because there's not much space underneath the seats of the motorcycles. So they've made it smaller so that you can install it and it be less intrusive of an install. Something worth noting, because these have been out for a couple of years now. I think they were voted like best motorcycle. I remember seeing it somewhere. It was like best motorcycle invention of 2018 or something like that. Not only that, Smart Turn Systems also do worldwide shipping, and they offer a lifetime warranty. And like for an electronic item, that's unheard of. I can't believe that they've got a lifetime warranty, but they do. They really stand behind their product. So I'm happy to promote these guys. I think that they've hit the nail on the head with this. So they've given me a discount code for you guys for the channel, 30% off, as long as you order through the link in the description of this video and enter Adrian Nickelodeon at checkout. They'll apply the discount for you guys, and yeah, you can be on your merry way. All right, so we're going to quickly install this. 3 wires for the Yamaha. Let me quickly have a look at the instructions. Very easy instructions to read. They've got power, which is red and violet, which is going to be that one there. Signal, which is going to be gray, and then ground, which is going to be black. And they've got a list of bikes here. So Yamaha, Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Triumph, BMW, Aprilia, and Moto Guzzi. And for Yamaha, red violet is going to go to the blue wire. The signal wire is going to go to the yellow, and the ground is going to go to the black. So let's have a look underneath the bike seat and see what we can find. All right, so real quick, for Yamaha, blue, yellow, and black wires are what we're looking for. That's the brake light. This is the brake light wire, and we've got a blue, yellow, and a black wire. So these are the wires that we need to tap into with those quick clips. Should be a relatively easy install. It's a bit tight in there, so I might take off this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts and just take off this plastic shroud, and then I'll have better access to the brake cable, and then I can mount the module. I'll come in from this side. I might be able to come in from this side and mount it just underneath there and keep it out of the way. Yeah, all right, pretty easy install. I'll show you guys with the power of editing. I'll show you what this looks like after it's installed. Okay, so new plan. I've taken that shroud off. I've taken that metal bar that sits across here off, and there wasn't enough room to mount the smart brake module underneath here. So I was going to mount it down here by the ABS, but I think I might mount it just behind the battery here. I might just put some double-sided tape on this side, and then I can mount it vertically so it's nice and flat, and I can also mount it upside down with the arrow facing forward. I think that would be a nice clean install. There's not really enough room up here, but I've unplugged the brake light wiring loom. I'm going to strip this back and we'll attach the brake module in here. Should be really easy to do. All right, black, blue, yellow. Okay, so guys, obviously I'm doing the really quick install with these quick clips. If you wanted a more permanent solution, I mean, they supply these with the kit, so you can quickly do this in a matter of moments and have this installed, and you're ready to hit the road. But for anyone that's a little bit more savvy with electronics, they know that they should really solder this sort of stuff in. So it wouldn't be hard to solder this in. You just cut off all of these little plugs and strip back the wire, and then just solder 1, 2, 3 wires in there, and that would be the install. But we're just going to use the quick clips just for the purpose of this demonstration because they were included with the pack, so it should show you how easy it is to install at home. You could probably even do this on the side of the road. So we've got red violet here, and that's going to go to the blue plug. It's a nice firm click as you push that plug in. And then yellow is going to be grey, black to black. Let's plug this back in real quick and just do a quick test. All right, so when you turn the bike on, the brake light is supposed to flash once to let you know that the system is working. All right, I'm gonna turn the key on in 3, 2, 1. Key is on. Oh, look at that, brake light flashed. All right, cool. So the system's working, it's fully installed, and I just need to make sure that I mount this on here with some double-sided tape. And then obviously I'm gonna come back maybe next week and I'll do a proper job soldering these in. But yeah, look, you know what? Let's just get on the road and see how this thing works. Woo!